Good morning. Good morning. We want to thank you guys for getting here, being so faithful, being on this call today. This morning, we're going to talk about vision. The vision of the entrepreneur is the direction I took with this. I didn't do a lot of deep, in-depth stuff. Most of you guys that are here faithfully come every day. You pretty much know what the vision is of $25 Legacy and what we do. But let me share my screen real quick so you guys can actually see my screen and get started. All right. Sorry about that technical difficulty this morning. Vision, the path of entrepreneurship is equal parts rewarding and challenging. The obstacles and setbacks along your path to success are always opportunities for growth, change, and improvement. But let's face it, sometimes your spirit falters when you're in the midst of a tough spot. And that is so true. The vision, and it's always discouraging to see people that started with us from the beginning that when you look around is not here today. And it's because were they really here for the vision, or were they here for the money? Were they here through the struggles and the pain in the rain, or were they just here for the money? Were they here to really grow their business and do what's most important for their business, which is establish themselves tools and a funnel system and other things that would help them grow their business, or were they just here for the money? We'll never know because they're not here. We can't talk to them. But there are still people here that are still plugging away. And my question to you guys this morning is, if you're not making all the money, would you still be here and be part of the vision because of the tools and the value that we give with $25 Legacy? So, at the end, you don't have to answer if you're shy. You don't have to answer. But at the end, I would like to see who would still be here, regardless if you wasn't making all the money that you're making. It can be hard to keep your entrepreneur enthusiasm for your path and vision alive at some stages of the journey. Feelings of occasional doubt and discouragement are normal. It's how you process and move past them that matters the most. I say take every negative and make it to a positive. If you see a negative, try to find some way to bring it to a positive. And 9 times out of 10, you'll find your positive within that negative. Having a vision that fires you with enthusiasm and for which you are prepared to work day and night is often the start of entrepreneur success. Your passion, what drives you, what fuels you, that's a part of your vision. A lot of times, I always equate being that eagle that's soaring in the air. The eagle can always see everything that's going around with them. Not only that is, when you develop a certain type of vision, which is tunnel vision is making sure you're looking straight ahead, not in the rear view, but in the front view, to make sure you're getting and moving towards your mark, your target. What did you come in business for anyway? Why are you even doing this business? Those are the questions, those are the things that you tend to ask yourself. And I just wanted to reiterate $25 Legacy. For you guys that don't know, if you go to our website and you look on our site, it has our vision or our mission is to become the leading provider of substantial virtual tools and software globally. That's what we do. That's what we stand by. We do want to help you grow that retirement income, that residual income, whatever type of income, but we want you to use these tools and the software and develop it globally so you can use it to grow your business. We strive to support the improvement of our members' lives by making positive differences in their business, professional, economic, and personal well-being. Now, if that doesn't speak to you, every day we're here weekly giving free information, giving mentorship and training on Wednesdays. This is what we do. We don't get paid for this. We do it every day faithfully for our members to make a difference in their business and to show them how to really go out here professionally online and use the tools that we have here at $25 Legacy. And just to give you guys a reiteration of what we have here at the Legacy, you're in good hands with us. I actually took that picture from somebody that had a great thing, and I thought about that this morning. You're in good hands with $25 Legacy. You can be a part of the new paradigm shift in network marketing. The things we do here is totally outside of the mindset of the average, because we want to increase your vision. We want to stretch you a little bit. We want to show you how you can actually get in here and learn the things that you're probably fearful of learning, which we do it with our tools. We have the social auto scheduler within $25 Legacy. We have our $25 Legacy social pick magic, which shows you how to actually go on and click images and be more improved in driving traffic to wherever you want to redirect them to. And then when you get really serious about your business, we have PDL Pro that's going to show you how to manage your list and manage your contacts professionally and move them and put them in a way that you can actually follow with them with a professional system. And the interactive business card, something that we interjected here, we brought here the interactive business card to show you how you can actually grow your business mobilely. We don't want no rock unturned. We want to show you exactly how you could take your phone, something you have with you every day, and how you can get in front of the masses and be able to deliver high content, high impact content to your leads and contacts. And what we have on the boards, and that's still growing and still proving that we haven't really released yet, but we do the academy. We do educate you, and we have our academy that's coming up, our Paid Daily Lifestyle Academy. So all those things work in unison, helping you grow and be a better entrepreneur. I put at the bottom, we are here at $25 Legacy, committed to helping you and your teams develop the skills needed to earn a true residual income. That's the thing. Most people aren't really earning a true residual income. They're going from deal to deal, but they don't have the skills. Don't you think there comes a time in your career, I don't know how long you've been into this network marketing or multi-level marketing, that you finally take the time out to get the skills? And that's what we do here every day at $25 Legacy, is show you the skills. So I had a couple of videos. What would a Monday morning would be without a quick video? I want to show you this video. This entrepreneur, this guy, he is really living the vision. I want you guys to take notes, and I maybe give me some feedback of what characteristics of leadership that you actually see that he's using and applying in this video. So without further ado, hopefully it works for me. You know, the magic of the internet. Hold on one second. You might not be able to hear it because my speaker is gone. But anyway, hold on. Hopefully it works. Can you hear, Ray?
Yes, sir.
The Entrepreneur presents Pathways to Employment. Meet Brandon Bose, self-employed photographer and self-advocate.
We'll see you around, buddy. Bye.
My dad really started me with my photography.
Right.
And it went on and on through high school and Northside for 4 years in high school. My Aunt Terry took me to Hobart in Hartsville. This picture I took on this card is the picture that took me to the top.
Somebody saw his picture and they bought it. And so we just kept making more pictures and people just kept buying. So Brandon really kind of developed him over the years, watching his father with the digital camera doing all the aspects. And then it's like he didn't want to do anything but take the pictures. Well, then, his father said, if you're going to do pictures, then you're going to be learning it all. So had him sit at the computer, had him watch how I took the cards, the pictures off the memory card onto the computer and the file, put them on a CD and all that, to the point that Brandon does every bit of it.
And my sister Leah did her senior year on my photography. And she developed me a website. And she developed me a modeling plan. And when she helped me make this portfolio, Help me with arrangements. I went and got the application myself, and I got connected with people here that helped me out. We have a lot of stuff, and so this has been a good venue for me, and it made me quite a bit of money. Yeah, I work at Cummins Daycare. I work at Walgreens.
Really? Why is that important for you to work?
Why is it important for me to work? I can buy more equipment.
By selling your pictures?
By selling my pictures.
You pay for, what have you paid for by working?
What I pay for by working is I bought me a desktop, a desk, my new camera, Canon, a lens for my camera, and also I bought with that before I bought me a laptop.
Brandon takes pictures at Self-Advocates of Indiana meetings and events.
Okay.
Very good, thank you.
Everybody in this room, how do we all support the people that, so there's some good news out there. There's some good news out there.
So this is what you love doing. And go with that. Do not feel bad about yourself. And love what you do. Love life to the fullest.
The relationship he's had along the way has been really important to make him where he is now, as far as always thinking about the next thing instead of being caught up in today. He thinks of the future. So I think for a person with a disability, that's exceptional because most people just worry about today. So he's had that opportunity just along the way with the relationships of people he's met to be able to develop a business.
It's just stay focused on what you love and keep on doing it. And if you keep on doing it, you might be able to get into a business. And get good, better and better at it, you will have a better focus on what you want to do in life.
All right. And I mean, you guys could see exactly how all those things came together for him, and that was amazing. You know, I went through the internet watching all types of motivational videos, but for some reason, this guy with his disability, and I didn't really pay attention to it at first because of his disability, it was the entrepreneurship, the heart of a lion to, you know, he went through those different steps, and I don't know if you guys picked out some of those steps and characteristics of an entrepreneur and their vision, working within their vision. He had to learn the skills. He developed himself with the people around him. He had the right people around him supporting him and driving him, you know, educating himself in his industry. He had a great eye for photography, but he made the sacrifice to learn the different aspects of the business. And that's the same thing. Sometimes we have talent, but we don't understand business and how it works. And that's what we're talking about today is your vision. Sometimes, you know, you're excited about going out here online and really making the money and what it brings, but the work that's involved, are you willing to go through the work? Are you willing to stay in the fight and continue on down the road until you get to your success? So hopefully I had some more onto that, but I'm just gonna tone it down, bring Ray on, and he can add some more to this morning. The vision of $25 Legacy is not only to give you the tools, not only to give you the things you need to build your business, but to put the residual income into your pocket as well. And I wanted to show you guys our calculator and show you the vision of what, starting with a few people from Matrix 1 and moving to Matrix 2 and 3, or just Matrix 2 could show you and bring you. Then that way you get a clear vision, a clear path of building your business. But before I get to that, and if we have time, I'll come back to that. I'm going to switch my screen over to Ray and let Ray get his presentation in here this morning. So give me 1 second. Ray, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Can you see my screen?
Can you see my screen? Yes, sir.
All right. Well, as usual, there's some overlap, but I came at it just a little bit differently as well. I started out looking, vision. What is a vision? What are people's visions? And the thought went through my mind that, a lot of people might have vision confused with blog, or have that interchangeable. I mean, not blog, but a goal. And also I started looking in that direction, and this is what I come up with. Basically, trying to cross-reference here just a little bit. We've talked about blogging quite a bit. Miss Pat is trying to get things around to where she can get back on teaching about the blogging and stuff. This is something that I've needed to do for a long time. So I just went ahead and made my presentation this morning a blog post. I already posted, as you can see, and this is a work in progress. I know there's a lot of things I need to do yet, so don't jump on me too bad. But anyway, the title of my part of this is, What is Your Vision? What is your vision? According to the dictionary, this is one definition: the act or power of anticipating that which will come or may come to be, such as a prophetic vision or the vision of an entrepreneur, which we'll be concentrating on today. Most of this post was excerpted from an article I found by someone named Jessie Lynn Stoner, which I wanted to share, and her article was entitled, A Big Goal is Not the Same as a Vision. When you have a vision, you know where you want to go and you can see your next steps, but you won't be able to see the entire path. Vision is not about the path, it's about the destination. As you take each step, the next step becomes clear as long as you stay focused on your vision. And they included this quote. So you don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. That's Martin Luther King Jr. Goals quantify and define the steps you must take. They are the signposts that let you know you're moving in the right direction. They are measurable and answer questions like when, how much, rather than why, which is addressed by your vision. When goals are not connected to a clear purpose and values, people often work at cross purposes with each other, not rowing in the same direction. Unsure of the purpose of their activities and without values to guide them, they remain dependent on leaders to provide direction. One way to distinguish between a vision and a goal is to ask what's next. A vision provides clear ongoing direction. It's clear that what you should do next. As you take each step, the next one becomes clear. A vision continues to act as a beacon, guiding you in setting new goals once current ones have been achieved. Once you've reached your goal, it's finished. Future direction is unclear because the goal was an end unto itself. Consider these two examples, one of a vision, the other of a goal. Both provide a picture of the end result. Both are powerful. However, one ended and the other continues. A vision. Martin Luther King Jr. described his vision of a world where people live together in mutual respect. In his I Have a Dream speech, he described a world where his children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. He created powerful and specific images arising from the values of brotherhood, respect, and freedom for all, values that resonate with the values that founded the United States. The test of this vision is that it continues to mobilize and guide people beyond King's lifetime. Now here's a big goal. President John F. Kennedy announced a goal for the Apollo Moon Project to put a man on the moon by the end of the 1960s. The underlying purpose and values were not clear. Was the purpose to win the space race, to begin the Space Defense Initiative, or in the spirit of Star Trek, to boldly go where no one's gone before? The image of the end result was powerful, therefore the goal was reached in the face of overwhelming obstacles. But lacking a vision that provided the answer to what's next, NASA has shown neither clear direction nor outstanding performance since. And that's the end of that article. Let's bring this a little closer to home by going over the mission statement of the $25 Legacy Program. Our mission is to become the leading provider of sustainable virtual tools software globally. That's our vision. Our company strives to support the improvement of our members' lives by making positive differences in their business, professional, economic, and personal well-being. That's our goal. Our leadership combines over 30 years in network marketing strategies. We offer programs, coaching, and tools that are economical, efficient, and durable. This is how we're going to get to our vision, by achieving our goals as defined by the owners. Now let me ask you, what is your vision? Or is what you've been concentrating on just a goal? I hope this has helped you to see the difference. As stated above, we're here to help you get to where you want to be by you using our programs, coaching, and tools, but you do have to step up and take part in it. The choice is yours today to keep doing what you have with limited results, or step up to a better way of doing things. Create a vision that makes you want to jump out of bed every morning. See you next time. And that's the end of that for me. Guess out of all of this, my deal for you this morning is what you've been concentrating on. Is it a goal or a vision? Remember this, and I didn't really think about this before I found this article. A vision never ends. A vision is you can say a goal or a destination. Your goal is actually, in one sense of the word, you could say that's a goal as well, but your goals are really steps. You're told to come up, we've been taught all these years to set a goal, okay, and then define that up into individual steps. Well, according to this author, and it makes sense to me, your vision isn't a goal. Your vision is an end destination, yes, but your goals, even though they can be big goals, they have an end point. A vision never has an end point. So what is your goal and what is your vision today? And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Sam.
Man, I love that. What's so funny is at first I was like, I'm not going to put that in there. And then I end up putting it in there. And then you put it in there. That's amazing. Like minds think alike. That's great. All right. So like I said, at the end, I was going to show you the money, the vision of the other side of the coin, the tools. And we want to make sure we're keeping you guys abreast with the best tools out there and training and all that stuff too. We want to make sure you guys are getting that. But at the end of the day, when it all settles down, you want to know one thing: how do I make the money? Is there money in them hills? Is there money to be made at $25 Legacy? Now, I'm going to give you guys a disclaimer. This is not a hype program. We don't, all results could be different and subject for each person. But one thing I do know is this calculator right here does not lie. If you do the work, the outcome will be this. And the only thing left is Ramon has to push that button to send you your money. And that's one thing you can pretty guarantee that's going to happen. My thing is, I always talk to people about 10 and you win. 10 and you win. Our goal in $25 Legacy was never for people to really stay in the first matrix that long. The first matrix was for you, or is it goal or vision? I don't know. I'm confused now, Ray. But anyway, our goal was for you to get in and get out and get as fast to your mark as you can. Halton Bugg said if he could do it all over again, he would go bigger, faster. And when I listened to Eric Worre, he said the first 90 days. And then he says after that, and then he talked to a lot of million dollar earners. And within their career, most of everything that's in their career that sustains them from the first year to the second year was what was created within the first 90 days. So that says that the first 90 days you should be out here building your business, working your business, driving your business, and then you'll get to the result that's going to sustain you over a long period of time. So that being said, 10 people within your first 90 days. How does that work in the first matrix? You only can put 3 people on the first level, 3 people, and then I'm going to put 7 right here because you can put 9 there. All right. Now, if I personally sponsored those people, which, 10 you win, so they were sponsored by you, that means you're going to get $10 per person. That's residual now. That's $100. Like I said, I had 3,200 people in my downline, and I wasn't even making $100. I was making about $30 a month. So with $25 legacy, you can see that you can actually really, really grow that really fast with a small amount of people. So now my total in that matrix, I'm making $150. That's great. That's awesome. That is way more than I'm putting in. I'm in profit. And there's another opportunity on the table, which is our second level, which is unmatched out here. I haven't seen anybody out here. If we start weighing pound for pound, just like when you're doing the boxing matches, for the work you got to do and all these things, for how much money you're putting out of your pocket, this right here outweighs a lot of systems that I've seen. So those same 10 people, we're going to bring them over to our second matrix because they're teachable, coachable. They're in here using the tool. They're having success. So we're going to bring them over here to the second matrix. You only can put 5 on the first level, all right? And then, maybe 5 will trickle out over here on the second level, or they might even go down here. I don't know. It depends on how they came in up here. But it really doesn't matter. It still pays the same on each level. Now, I want you guys to realize that the $25, Ramon and I make $0. I hope I said that right. I think that's Spanish, $. We make 0. Let me tell you why. On the first matrix, you only can make $5 per person. That's the 25. The first level. On the second level, that's the other 5. On the third level, there's the other 5. You calculate that together, that's $15. You add the referral bonus that you receive, that's $10. 15 and 10 is 25. Every bit of that money is paid out through 3 levels in our first matrix. Why? The vision was if you give back to your community, then your community can survive. Most companies make all their money when you sign up. They don't care if you make any money. This changes the 97% failure rate. This increases from 3% success to a large percent success. Most people quit businesses because they never make a positive dollar. In $25 Legacy, we have set you up because of the vision and because of the goal. We have been able to do that with our program, and there's no compensation, or I'm saying compensation. There's no confrontation between marketing our tools because it doesn't matter what company you're with. Doesn't matter who you're marketing or what you're doing, you can still leverage a $25 program, which is cheap. It's almost less than going out and buying pizza for your family or whatever you do. So in that second matrix, I only have 10 people there, and I personally sponsored those 10. Now, the residual income every month, just off of those 2 matrices, just off of those 10 people, is $800. Now, I don't know if what you're seeing and what you're looking at, if that right there don't make you say, huh? And this is created within your first 90 days. How many of you guys have been in a company within your first 90 days with a small amount of people, of 10 people, been able to create a residual of $800 every month? I challenge you. If you see the vision, you see the pattern, all you have to do now is do the work. Documentation beats conversation. Get your 10 people. Help them, grow them, teach them, offer them some tools that's going to help them be passionate about marketing their business. And they will continue to use those tools. They won't leave you or forsake you because they trust and they value what you're giving them with a company that thinks of them first. And that's our mission, that's our goal, and that's our vision. Hopefully we gave you something that you can bite on this morning. $25 Legacy is where you should be. Thank you guys for being here and being a part of our family. I am going to stop the